take a look at this, you guys. I was scrolling through Temu, just doing a little, shopping, and I came across this. This is a men's t-shirt on Temu. This is Britney Spears, if you guys didn't know. And if you guys don't know who Britney Spears is, who doesn't know who Britney Spears is, okay? But she is an American pop singer. She's a hit maker. She had a couple of really good hits back in the day. But she has a bit of erratic behavior that I've seen on Instagram. And I don't blame Britney Spears for a lot of her behavior because of the abuse that she went through with her own family and with people in the industry that didn't have good intentions for her. But last week, you guys, she was at a restaurant and there were claims made about her having erratic behavior once again. And they're claiming, you guys, that she was about to attack someone with a knife. I don't want to judge Britney Spears like a lot of these people out here are trying to do that, claim to be like big fans of her or have been, a fan of Britney. Or a lifelong fan of hers. I have been a fan, but I haven't been, a big fan. I like Britney. But I came across some interesting information. Some of Britney's history of like mental health and stuff like that. And it says she's had a lifelong chemical imbalance and decades of complex trauma, according to Basil. And this is coming from a video that I watched from Cinema Shogun. He's always, giving updates about, things going on with Britney Spears. So, and he does, kind of sound a little judgy. And even I do too in some of my videos, but really, like, of course we can all judge people. We all judge people, but the person that is the biggest judge at the end of the day that really matters is God. But also, she has been drugged up a lot. And that's the abuse from, I guess, her father or someone was giving her drugs, okay? And this has been going on for quite some time. See, the Leave Britney Alone video, that came out 20 years ago, like damn near about 18 years ago, but I think it was 20 years ago when Britney Spears had that whole mental breakdown, I guess you could call it, when she, shaved her head completely bald. So it was at that point that I was like, what's going on with Britney? Like, let's read this report from TMZ. It's titled Britney Spears Causes Chaos at LA Restaurant. This is posted 6 days ago. At 8:21 a.m. PT, a rep for Britney tells TMZ this is completely blown out of proportion. Britney was enjoying a quiet dinner with her assistant and bodyguard. She was simply telling the story about her dog was barking at the neighbors. They continue, at no point did she put anyone in danger with a knife. She was cutting her hamburger in half. This constant attack on everything that she does, and this is exactly what happened 20 years ago when the media tried to depict Britney as a bad person. This is ridiculous and it needs to stop now. Britney Spears enjoyed a night out with friends at a Los Angeles area restaurant, but TMZ has learned things got erratic fast, with barking, yelling, and even a knife involved. Here's the deal. Sources tell us the Princess of Pop grabbed a corner table with a man and a woman at the Blue Dog Tavern in Sherman Oaks Wednesday night and quickly started causing a scene. We're told Britney was raising her voice, screaming, and even barking at times, with witnesses describing the vibe as chaotic and kind of sad, though she still looked cute. At one point, a restaurant patron tells Britney walked by their table holding a knife, sparking fear she might accidentally stab someone. The witness says they believe Britney may have simply forgotten to put it down at her table. We're also told the singer lit a cigarette inside near the door, prompting staff to intervene and ask her companion to have her put it out. As for food, we're told Britney ordered a burger and fries but barely ate, mostly picking at the fries. Plenty of food was left behind along with what appeared to be orange juice. We're told Britney and the man she was with were feeding each other and she told him, "I love you," though it's unclear whether she meant it or was just being playful. The aftermath wasn't pretty either. One guest said the area under her table looked like a toddler had been there. TMZ obtained a photo from the table after Britney left, showing a crumpled, folded-up menu left behind amid the messy scene. Despite all the commotion, we're told most diners didn't even realize it was Britney until after she left, at which point it became the talk of the restaurant, with people saying it was something that would only happen in LA. Our sources say Britney was taken home by her security. As you know, it was less than 2 weeks ago. Britney got her March DUI charge dropped after reaching a plea deal with prosecutors, which allowed the charge to be reduced to a wet reckless in her deal. I've never heard that, but okay. She agreed to be on probation for 12 months and only possess drugs she is prescribed. She's also ordered to continue with mental health and substance abuse treatment, including meeting with a psychologist once a week and a psychiatrist twice a month. We broke the news. The pop superstar went to rehab at Borden Cottage in Camden, Maine, a rural facility that proved her with substance abuse and mental health services following her DUI arrest. She has since announced she is on a spiritual journey, which has her learning how to be kind to herself. Okay, Britney. 5 weeks after her DUI charge, she voluntarily checked into a rehab facilitation. And she was out of there 3 weeks later. In 2018, Britney Spears, she checked into rehab and she was in there for like 5 weeks. That's longer than she was for this whole incident. Britney, you're supposed to be in there longer. She's supposed to be in there for 90 days. I hope that Britney Spears receives the help that she needs so she can get back to being a mom to her sons and just get back to her life. Like, I see her spinning around on Instagram, and though it is kind of funny, there's like other things clearly going on behind the scenes, and I think that Britney is, moving forward with her life in a more positive way, as a lot of us are trying to do out here amidst all of the chaos. So, praying for her. I'm praying for y'all. I hope you guys stay safe out there and don't drink and drive. Yeah. Love you guys. Take care. Matai Jakai. Bye bye.